AAA Construction School is your single source for all your state-required construction exam training.
Hey there, I'm Rob Irie. I represent AAA Construction School. AAA Construction School has been around for over 3 decades. We've helped thousands pass the state examination, and we can certainly help you.
AAA Construction School offers dozens of programs throughout the Southeast. And now here's Rob with a sample question.
Okay, folks, we're doing question number 21. We're having a great time here. We are going to become certified. It's going to be so nice to have that blue sticker on the back of that dually. People will be smiling at us. Neighbors will wave at us, point at us with a different finger. And we're looking at the answers. We have less than 38 and more than 41. And look at the answer spread. Remember, I've got to be cognizant of that. Between 38 and 40. That's a pretty tight spread once we find out what this question is, and you'll see what I'm talking about. The question says, the squares of shingle required for the residence is. So we're going to have to do a little roofing out here. So grab your roofer hatchet. Let's climb up on the roof and see what's going on. Okay, what a pretty drawing. We're up on the roof. We're looking down. And like we said before, you got to square things up. And that's what I did in the drawing. I took the roof, the main structure, and I put it in heavy, bold black. And there it is, the outline. So we got that big rectangle. But on your drawing, you also had an area in yellow that needs to be roofed. You have an area in red that needs to be roofed, and an area in green. So basically what we're dealing with is 4 rectangles. Should be fairly simple. But let's review some things about roofing. First off, what is a square? A square is an area of roofing that is 10 feet by 10 feet. In other words, a total of 100 square feet. That's why we're going to divide by 100. That's our factor for roofing to get squares. Now, another thing is we have to deal with the rise and run. If we look at the plan at the top right, it's got a 6 in 12 rise and run. For every foot you come in from the eave toward the center of the building, it's going to rise up 6 inches. So if that came in 10 feet, it would rise up 60 inches. That's the way roofing works. We also now are aware that this is a right triangle. So we're going to have to know this hypotenuse. That's called the roofing factor for 612, the hypotenuse of the right triangle. And we're getting pretty good with that calculator. I've been watching you, and you're really, really cool with it. And we're going to do what's in the box over here with that handy-dandy calculator you just ordered from us and speed through and find out what factor does a 612 really mean. So you touched all clear in your calculator. You went 6 times in memory plus, 12 times memory plus. Did a memory recall and a square root. That would have told you what this hypotenuse is, exactly how long this line is. But it's going to tell it to you in inches. So how do we get out of those inches? You're right, divide by 12, exactly, good. So we'll divide by 12, hit our equal bar. And that comes up to 1.118 feet. Let's see what that really means. That means that this hypotenuse is 1.118 feet long. If this distance, this height is half a foot, that's what 6 inches is. And if this distance across the bottom is 1 foot, which 12 inches is. So all things seem to be going pretty good for us. We're going to pass this test. All right, we said we had 4 parts of the problem. The big roof area, that'll be step 1. Let's find our numbers. And it gets just a wee bit difficult here. If we look over to the right, we'll find 50 feet, 8 inches. That starts from the edge of the roof, but it goes all the way to the outside of the green. Well, we're not figuring the green, so we better take it out. How do we do that? Well, look inside the green. Look close. You're going to see 6 foot, 4 inches. That's 6.33. So we take the 50.67, the total distance, all the way out to the edge of the green, subtract the green area, which is minus 6.33. That gives us that length. We're going to multiply that times the width. How do we know the width? Look at the top of the plan. There it is. That's an easy number, thank goodness, 68 feet. It's also at the bottom of the plan, 68 feet. So 50.67 minus 6.33 times 68, memory plus. That's the big area that's highlighted in black. Now we're going to do the yellow area. That's step 2. How long is the yellow area? There it is, 32 feet. There's the 32. We're going to multiply that times the width of the yellow area, 12.33. But where do we get that? It's nowhere to be found right here. But if you look to the far right, and they'll try to distract you, Test A, but look to the far right, and you'll see 12 foot 4 inches. That is 12.33. 32 times 12.33, memory plus. We got to roof that area. We don't, the homeowner's going to probably get a little ticked at you. Then we got step 3. It's in red, and it says 32. So look at the red area. There it is, 32. Man, this stuff's easy. Times the width of the red area, 6.33. How do I know that? Well, look real close. You'll see 6 foot 4 inches. That's 6.33. We're going to go memory plus with that. Step 4. It's in green. It's the green area. Look over there. 20 feet, 8 inches. That's 20.67. That's how long that area is. Times how wide is it? It's the same width that we've been talking about before. 6 foot 4 inches, which is 6.33. We'll put memory plus. We'll do a memory recall times our factor, which we found out over here in this handy-dandy math. Thank goodness for that calculator. We'll divide by 100 because a square in roofing is 100 square feet. And that's going to equal 41.84. And now a word of caution. You can't have part of a square test A. I know you can in real life, but we don't know whether they're doing 3 tabs, architectural shingles, or good grief, they may be doing something else we've never even heard of before. So we're going to have to round up, always round up. If you put on 41 square of shingles and left a little bitty tiny hole in the roof, what you think that homeowner is going to call and say to you when it rains? You better go for 42. You get it right test day, you'll have a happy homeowner. That's the way question 21 is done. It was a good deal.
No matter what your trade, AAA Construction School has the professional help you need to pass that exam anywhere in the Southeast. Call AAA Construction School today.